to Surviving Mars. This is the 1065 challenge. The hardest and most frustrating map with the newest update. Follow me and a couple friends of mine who trying to do this challenge to see who could survive it the longest by building. This is a very slow game. There'll be multiple videos that I'm gonna have. Now to get this 1065 challenge, or how to get it, first thing is you must have a Paradox account. The Paradox account going to release Paradox as one of your sponsor commanders. So that's the only way you could be able to get it. If not, you won't be able to get the 1065. Now for this you have to pick certain game rules. Your loadout going to be your own personal way. Your logo could be anything you want. And let's see what we're gonna do. First off, start a new game. For your mission sponsor, you go down to Paradox Interactive. Commander profile. Go down to Futurist. Logo, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna leave mine at Paradox. Mystery. It have to be any one of these hards. It have to be Marsgate, Last War, Wildfire, or Martitron. I will pick Marsgate. I'm pretty much familiarized with what Marsgate is all about. But you could choose any one you want. Game rules, mandatory. What you have to pick. Bypass all this. You have to pick Amateurs, Armageddon, Dust in the Wind, Hunger, Inflation, Long Ride, Rebel Yell, The Last Ark, Twister, Winter is Coming. That should give you about 10 difficult game rules. And you already see we had difficulty 890%, and we're not finished yet. Let me go and do my loadout, what I want. That could be your preference. The grid is 41 north, 111 west. It doesn't matter what platform you're on. You could be on PC, Xbox, or PlayStation. You're going to get the same exact difficulty. As soon as I put it in, there you go. 1065, which this map used to be at 44 north, 112 west, but since they did a new update, they moved it over a little. So, and if you're trying to realize what I'm talking about, let's do the old selection. 44 north, 112. Wait. See, it's 10:45, so it's not that off. But it is difficult, but you want the 1065. And you see what we have here: dust devil, dust storm, meteors, cold wave. It's to the max. That means you have no room for errors. And this is he notes. This map, this game, you cannot build fast. You build fast, you will fail. That's my warning or my game tip for you. But you can look at the water level. 2. Concrete, 1. Metals, 2. You don't have that much. Topography, mountainous. Average altitude, 6457. So let's get into the game so we can see what we're doing.
Welcome to Mars.
Mission Control, Log 1. Welcome to Mars. Everyone at Mission Control is impatient to see the rocket touching down and unloading the precious cargo. Our remotely controlled eyes and hands on the red planet, the drones and rovers. Our goal is to secure a foothold for humanity by building the first Martian dome. This daunting endeavor will allow the brave pioneers, the founders, to settle on Mars and prove that the colony is sustainable. But until then, we have to make sure the colony has enough construction resources, water, oxygen, and power. Mission sponsor, Paradox Interactive. Command profile, Futurist. We will close. First thing I want to do is pause the game so I can set up. Yes, see, this is very hard, which everything is here. Give your note. Just like the previous before the update, you need 5 tunnels to reach all, pretty much just say, to get everything. I mean, just to reach everything you want on the map. But this little section here is a small tunnel, but I won't waste my time doing that. Because you cannot, if you're down here at this point, you cannot drive from here to here. You could drive from here to here, but you're stuck. So like I say, it don't make no sense to just go ahead and just build a tunnel straight from here all the way to this section. But that's not my little starting location. I already know where I want to start at. So put my probe out. Woohoo! Water, fellas. Haha. Little secret. Start scanning. Oh, nope. Don't need that. Don't need that. I need. Oh, I think it's that right there. Yep. So, set my rockets. I can land my little rocket here. Gotta be precise. And for my research, also to let you know, it doesn't matter what platform you're on, the research gonna always stay the same. We all gonna start with this here, and the breakthroughs gonna pretty much be the same. I already see. I've been doing it over and over, and the breakthroughs are pretty much the same. I see another guy playing it; it's the same. He's having trouble. I have a couple of restarts, but I already know he had a lot of restarts also. But I believe that I got the best startup. So, first thing first, I have to get this. And you see how hard it is. You starting out with 100% research points for your sponsor. They're not even helping us. They killing us. So, let's get into the game. Do I need that? No, I need this. I need that out of the way. And now I'm going to show you the reason why I chose this part of the map. You got Frozen Sexton here. Which if you go there, you must have anything on this terrain. You must have surface heaters.
You're listening to Mars official
the
radio
same
with
as here.
Your first
Surface
radio host
heaters.
choice
You gotta
with the
have
best
that.
radio voice.
If not, it'd be frozen and you run into a lot of resource. Over here, okay, I'll let y'all figure that out, but I know why I chose this spot. And you see, I have water and I have metal, which is about 705 metals, not bad. And I got an anomaly. So let's see what we have here for that anomaly. And this is the reason why I picked this spot.
Anomaly analyzed.
Whoa, now let's see what we have here.
It's not every day that we have the luxury to choose from what Mars has to offer.
The planet consistently reminds us of its old habit. To give with it one with a hand to take with the other, the rover came across a co-find whatever. Blah, blah, blah. So what we're going to do, I already have metals. I'm going rich. Rare metals. Blam. So I'm going to go up here and relax. So right now, this is the waiting game. Because a certain thing, I cannot build nothing. I have no metals, well, I got that, but I can't do nothing because I need surface metals. So it doesn't make no sense for me to build. So I just have to wait it out. Ooh, look at that. 300, very high. Underground rare metals. 750. And 6,300 water. Let's get a bird's eye view of Mars. Ooh, look at the night sky. Ooh, look pretty stars. Ooh, look at those pretty stars. And we got our first Dust Devil and a meteor strike. And look at that comet in the far background. Ooh, lovely comet. You see how the contrast just coming in. Ooh, there go the Big Dipper. I think it is. If not, it could be Orion's belt. One of the two. And here go the sunrise. Bright. And we act like gremlins. Bright light, bright light, bright light, bright light. 3 souls in and don't have.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Ooh, must be lucky. This is what we have here for this breakthrough.
Breakthrough discovered.
Martian diet. All kinds consume 25% less food. Well, in this sense, to need that. First, my number one priority in this game is increase my research level from 100 to 300. And while I'm doing that, my main focus is to get as much water and concrete so I could do my build. Alright, Mooly. You should come here and join the game. Let's take a look down in the lowest terrain. Oh, dust. Oh, we missed the dust devil. Man, look how rough this terrain is. Got another dust devil. I keep missing these dust devils. Man. So let's see what Overhead had. Overhead had a regular anomaly. 39 metals. That's it. And 310 concrete.
Welcome back. I'm Panem Public Service Escalon, a nickname I got in my youth when I was a part of the public service revolution.
We don't have
My
that
home
much
country used
building
to have
space.
serious
Oh, this
restrictions
rock.
on
Look
freedom of
at this
speech.
nice rock.
When democracy
Look like we
finally
on planet
came,
Krypton.
other
Look at that.
forces took control over the broadcasting channels.
Like futuristic
I fled
laser
to America,
cannons.
where some
They're made out
compatriots
of
and I
rocks.
started up an underground news network, determined to supply our homeland with neutrally reported news. It was very successful and grew into today's public service network, the least corrupt network on Earth. And now for some news.
I gotta be careful since I got these dust devils. Do not want them to get close to my vehicle. Because if I lose my... This would have to be like a perfect start. Hoping I do not have to do a restart. For example, if any of these hit my rovers, mainly the rover itself, I don't want to buy another rover because if you're looking at the money that I have, I only have $2.1 billion. So that's my starting money. Look at this dust devil. This stuff is just ripping it. Not one, not two, but three. Let's go on the side of it. We dancing with the devil.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Another breakthrough. And concrete. 318. These look like some Bigfoot, some kind of monster came here. They just went, so I think Godzilla used to be on Mars walking by.
Breakthrough discovered.
Wireless power. Not what I really need. Don't need them right now. I just wish that the challenge would have been acceptable for us to use the fast scanning.
Electrostatic dust storm approaching.
Look at this here, electrostatic dust storm. And look at this here. All this stuff here we gotta worry about. Welcome to the 1065 challenge on YouTube. This is the highest and hardest difficulty that we gotta go through. But I wish the challenge was able to allow us to use fast scanning so that we could scan the sector faster. But since we're not allowed to do that, it'd be very slow to see where your stuff is located on the map. Welcome back to the stream. Any questions you want to know about what we're doing here for this 1065 challenge? You can make the video much excited with a conversation going on. Instead of a one-way conversation, I like a two-way feedback. And just the reason why I let you know, where I did start in sector A9 area versus this location. I mean, yes, they have metals, concrete, and a little anomaly, but it's about it's mostly about the building that I'm looking for. So that's why I'm over here, and I have to wait for my antenna to like actually find some metals so I could put up my antenna to scan a little faster. So this is just like the hurry up and wait game, because I can't really build any infrastructure, so I don't, because my resources is very limited, which is I only have 10 polymers, 10 electronics, and 15 machine. So I have to use those very wisely for this very tough challenge. That is nothing. I can't even run
Sector
power.
scanned. Anomaly found.
Okay, got an anomaly. Another breakthrough. Let's see what we got. So within the first 7 souls, we got 3 breakthroughs and anomaly for a rare metal. I mean, rare metals. So you pretty much know where the first dome going to be at. Somewhere around here. Can I put it here? Which I can't. I won't be able to grab it, so I have to put it over here. So that's what, basically that's where my first dome going to be. But not ready for it yet. So
Breakthrough discovered.
So this is what we have here for breakthroughs. Red trait. I could deal with that, but not right now. Get my robe over here for close protection. So the reason why I chose these 3 for my loadout is because I needed my transport, because you know he gonna be going very far to bring back my resources. Simpler for me to just use the rover that have 4 drones. So that way I'm gonna attach 2 to the rocket and 2 stay with him. And my Explorer AI is to get these anomalies out of the way, so that way
This is Mars
I could do a
radio
little
with
research
Lieutenant
faster
Public Service
and
Escalon. We have a
increase my
soundtrack
research
just
points.
right for the blue sunset light.
So my main focus is gonna be robotics and social. So that's why I need to get my break. I need to increase my research level so I can get to the to better building.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Alright, let's see here. 80. Let's get some more anomalies out of the way. But no metals. I need metals. I need metals on the ground. Metals on the ground. How's the game? This game is good. I'm doing a 1065 challenge, which is this is the hardest map of the game with the hardest sponsor. And the only way, because I mean, a lot of people they play, you know, a lot of people like doing the building. I like more of the challenge, more critical thinking. So just to give you a view of this hard map, right now I'm in the middle of a dust storm. So you know, you got here. This is the lowest point on the map. A lot of mountains, you know, to go from here to here. Very low resources.
Anomaly analyzed.
Hold on, let me see what I got for my anomalies. Okay, so I could skip that. Give me that right there. That's what I need. Now back to what I was saying is, so I decided to start over here is for a particular reason, but this is the starting grid over here that they chose for you. And I'll put out this says start over there if you want to. You're not gonna get real far. I mean, this area here have a lot of good stuff on it, water and all that stuff, rare metals, but it's frozen terrain. And I feel like starting from a very hard let's say command, you start off with 100 research points. And you're not gonna get the stuff really going through. So jumping in and trying to do like a normal gameplay, 100% it will be an epic fail. You have to plan this out because everything here is at the max. Your dust devils is at a max. Dust storms last forever. Cold waves last forever. A lot of meteor strikes. You got a very long rocket ride, so it's not gonna be like the normal fly through from Mars to Earth. It takes longer than what it is. Let me see. Inflation, that means the prices goes up on everything you buy after every time you purchase. So you really don't want to be buying too many things. And like I said, the resources is very low. So with me planning this strategic area out is, I mean, I kind of like know what the whole map is. I mean, I played it before, so I already know what it was. Yeah, it just started, but I'm at Soul 10, and which is, I know my first dome going to be right here because I need that rare metal and that metal to actually like start building. Cause I'm not gonna be building no tunnels right away. So with my little game plan I set up is I need the water. So instead of me bringing a moisture evaporator, I'm gonna run my water extractor. And my main focus is fuel. I need that. I'm gonna be stacking up a lot on fuel. Then over here, I'm gonna be stacking up on all my concrete because I'm gonna need that. And for my infrastructure for my dome, I'm not gonna send humans to the dome to Mars until I get Stirling generators because I need the power. And I definitely do not want to go through running through powers, you know, going through my let's say machine parts using the wind turbines. They very good, they'll work, but I need the Stirling generators to work through these cold waves. These cold storms are gonna go through. So that's my game plan. And since I only bought like 4 rovers, that came with the rover command, I have 2 I attach two hair and two hair, so that basically, since I already know they're gonna be running, I'm gonna be running two areas separately. Well, let me get my rover AI over here because I need him over here so he don't get hit by these dust devils.
Research complete. Sector scanned.
Okay, sector scan. It gave me that, but still no metals on the ground. I need these metals on the ground. I should have scanned the other areas first, but you know, that way I could put up my sensor tower to get it a little faster, but I'll deal with it. So I have that. Next thing is robotics, because I already know right here gonna be my rover AI, and then my transports I could pick up like 45 things. It's like one of these areas here, but I'm pushing straight for Stirling generators. That's the main thing. So I'm gonna be mostly focusing on physics and robotics. And when my colonists gets here, they all amateurs. You can't have nobody has specialties. Everybody's pretty much regular folks.
Meteor shower incoming.
Alright, so I gotta worry about that. Yeah, and that's the only problem with doing the 1065 challenge. It is a very slow game, very slow. You cannot build fast, you cannot research fast. Your money is very limited. So I probably figured whoever came up with this idea for this game is they want to know how to set up for Mars for the real deal. Let me send my little rover down here. Let me see what's up. See if we can go into that alien footprint. You think it'll go in? Maybe, maybe not. Nope. Nope. He got stuck. Now for the new update, I don't like the new update that came out in what month it came out? I think it was in August. It came out in the summertime. I was very heated. Here I go playing on this map here, which was the very hardest map ever. And at that time it was like 985. And what I did was I started from the lowest part down here. Yeah, so what I did was I started down here in the lowest part of the terrain. So I took it from like 985 to, make it like over 1,000, like 1015 if you start down here. Very limited resources. But the good thing about before this new update, I was able to exploit this game. And I have a video on YouTube, which is how to research 65 texts by Soul 15, and that is very good because look, like right now I'm at Soul 13 and I only have one. This came with it, so basically I only have like one research by this head. I will have like 65 texts completed by now and have about $26 billion at this starting level. But since the new update, you can't do it no more. So that's what made my game much harder. So good thing about the update though is if you want to do let's say like if you want to complete all the mysteries, you could kind of like tweak the game up a little, and you could and you'll be able to do the mysteries with no problem. But I know Metals is down here, right? I know Metals is right around here, but I just waiting for that sucker to scan.
It is time for another letter. This comes from Tony. Hello, Miss Public Service. I've been a long-time fan of the great music you play. Regarding our future educational system, I have an idea. If our kids start their training at age 4, they will likely reach
the church out? Oh, with no research? Oh, yeah.
By age 20.
I figured out with Church of Ark.
Tony,
no, nobody, you go in there with zero research. But the good thing is, I think you kind of like, you know, you get a lot of people or whatever that you could build. There go my medals right there. Where they at?
Okay?
The medal just showed up. Now where's that sucker at? Where the medals at? I know it's somewhere around here. It's probably behind that dust devil. Oh, there you go. I gotta be very careful when I collected them. Yeah, this one guy, he called me out of the woodwork just to do. He didn't think I could do this map, but I did a map without it any hard difficult. I was just pretty much learning how to play it, so I kind of like survived it. What I need. But the bad thing about this map here with this challenge, they don't give you too many good breakthroughs, and it sucks. I don't care for the Martian diet. The ones that I mainly would need, they didn't give it to me. If they could give me like superior cables, superior pipes, I'll be working wonders. So now here you go. The first thing first, since I got my medals, I'm gonna put this out. Just put that there for right now. Pull out this water extractor. Okay, so right about there would be fine. Come on, pull out that. Don't need it, so they pretty much bought the electron. So now they need a concrete. Okay, what I need here? 2 machine. Go ahead and grab 5 machines. And how much metal? 5 metals. No multiplayer. This is all single players. Yeah, that's the only thing bad about it. No multiplayers. So get this here up and built. I should have just took them all, brought them all. Alright, so gotta do this here for a second. I gotta use the least amount of resources. So right there. I think I only have to run
Sector scanned.
Okay, I got more metals and polymers. And that's basically right there. So now I'm in the money. In the money, in the money.
Resources are low.
Shut up. I already know resources low. Stay here till I get enough power to run it. Yep, so that's the main thing. Like I said, this rover here with 2, and the rocket gonna hold 2 to continue getting all the fuel. Okay, so that's good. See, that's perfect planning right there. Don't have to use that many resources. Put my little dumping like right over here, and my concrete right here, and then a good spot. So it made no sense for me to move anyway, so I think I need, what, 6? That's it? Yes, 6 concretes. So I'm not just wait it out. Alright, come on, let's get this fuel going for my rocket to get back to Earth whenever I decide to set them.
This is Mars Official Radio with Panamasculine. I aim to please your musical needs.
Let me go get these metals down here. Gotta be careful I don't get caught by these dust devils. This is the crucial part right here. What does... Oh, the 1065 side, I didn't read the message. That is the difficulty level. And I could show you that real quick. What I'll do is I'll save the game and then come right back. Alright, so let me go ahead and save this game. Okay. And I'll show you what I mean by the 1065. Main menu. Okay, when you start in the game, right, there's different sponsors in the game. Okay, there you go. Your mission sponsor. So you see at the top where it say parameters, difficulty challenge, 120%. So what we do is we go into the mission sponsor, and every one you change, the difficulty level going to change. So you got 120, USA is 160, Blue Sun Corporation, you know, it goes up. 180 for China, 210 for India, 230 for, and this used to be the hardest one, but the only way you could get Paradox Interactive as a sponsor is you gotta go in and make an account, and then they'll release it to you. So what I did was, now you go from these difficulties, you change it, and if you look very carefully, what they're giving me for Paradox Interactive, it's a difficulty hard. They start me out with $400 million, right? And they only give me 75 applicants. Research per sold is 100. My rare metal price is 24 million. But the good thing they give me is I could discover more breakthrough anomalies. I research breakthroughs faster. I mean, I get breakthrough grants. So every breakthrough that I research, I get money for it. But the drawbacks is it takes more fuel than anybody else. It's like 80% fuel. Sucks. But it's workable. So now the profile, which is I'm at 320. See, now you see how it dropped on 320? And you go through 310, 320, 310, 310, 300, 330, 10, 20. So the best one is Futurist. Now with Futurist, this is good, but I'm about to use it in a minute, is breakthrough text or research 30% faster. So that means I can research breakthrough much faster in the game. Bonus tech is my sensor towers, which I don't have to hook. I can hook them up. I can just throw them out there, no power needed, and it's working. So you have that. The colony logo doesn't change nothing. Everything, I just leave it the way it is. You know, Paradox. Now the mysteries is where it comes into. These are the easier mysteries. Now you see with the mystery going in there, they add difficulty goes up. These are the normals. But anything that's in the hard, which is Marsgate, Last War, Wildfire, and Martytron. I chose Marsgate because I know that's dealing with a lot of meteor strikes. And they're trying to tear up a lot of stuff. So now you see my difficulties is at 390%. Now how do I get it to 1065? Is in the game rules. Chaos Theory was one of my best texts for the game rule when it was at 985, because what it used to do was it mixed up a lot of your text, but now it makes it easier now. So I didn't like that, so we can't use this. Now look at the difficulty changes: 350, 190, 240, 190, 290. So it's pretty much down there. I mean, I could take more. Now I cannot take ion count. I could take increased production, but it said base production is of all resources double production from upgrade. I'm gonna see something here. If I keep that in there, if I get the base production of all resources double, if I'll probably go with that one. You probably want more applicants. That'd be kind of a plus, but it goes down. So I can't get more applicants. So I can keep that 3 right there. Disasters, no. Overfunded, that's giving too much money. See how it goes down? Now this is where it goes up. Amateurs. I'm at 380. So let me see mass production. So that's don't change. So I could keep that. I didn't know that. You taught me something new. So I will keep that increased production. Armageddon. This is a lot of meteor strikes. Going up there with 430. Dust in the wind. Hunger. You cannot bring food from Earth. That means your people have to grow it on Mars. Inflation. Every time you buy stuff back on Earth, it goes up. The long ride. This is where your rocket is traveling real slow. Sucks. Rebel yell. That means you're gonna have a lot of renegades in your domes if you don't do nothing well with them. Last arc. So this is how it goes. Once the first rocket leave with humans, you cannot bring no more humans back to Mars. They pretty much better be having a lot of sex. That's what's gonna happen. Twisters, you already see what I gotta go through with the twisters in the game. Winter, you haven't seen the winter storms yet, but it lasts very long. So now I'm at 840. That's my difficulty level right there. At 11. I'm gonna just bypass this here for a minute and go straight to the map. Now for the map, for the hardest difficulty, is 41 north. So they gave me 10-15, so I know I can't do that whatchamacallit. So I gotta go back and change that game rule. Increase production. See, now my difficulty is at 10-15. So anything that's above amateurs, you cannot pick. That make it too easy. So you have to. So I'm at 10-15 all by itself. Prefab. Let me see here. Begin with prefab for all building. Let me see something here. That's 1025. Nope, can't do those. So this basically like, you're playing with the game rules. So that's what it is. It's gonna be 10 game rules there. It'll give you the 1065 to the whatchamacallit. So that's how you get the 1065 game challenge. So I can go back to my game and load it back up.
Resources are low.
Yes, it's part of the trophies. There are trophies in the game. Like for example, like having now I did it with one of my games, which I had an Earth-sick colonist that wanted to go back to Earth, and I said, hell nah, they're gonna stay on Mars, and eventually they started liking Mars again. That was one of the rare trophies in the game.
Sector scanned.
And then soon I get this moment, I'm gonna show you some more stuff you have to see in the game. But the easier the difficulty, the faster you can build, and the easier the game is. So like these dust devils right here, I gotta be careful. Come on, pick up all my stuff. Pick them up. Pick them up. give me a second. I gotta concentrate what I'm doing so I don't mess up with these dust devils. See, they coming real close. And I don't like that. For my feet. This is one of the prefab that I brought from Earth. So I run it very minimum power and resources. So now the next thing is I gotta see what gonna make this here function. So like right here, I only need one solar panel just to make it work, but eventually at the end, you know, it'll stop running. See, I don't have enough power, so I know I need about 2. So I gotta put as much solar panels here till I get it to run. Okay, now I just needed 2, so that's perfect. So now I just set up the stuff what I need, and I could go about my merry way in the game. Put this over here for my waste. My fuel. So that's there. Now the next thing I'm gonna put up now is my sensor
Sector
tower.
scanned. Anomaly found.
See. So now I'm gonna just start putting out my stuff so it can stay close by. Polymers and metals. Alright, so that's taken care of right there. Now I go and collect more what I'm trying to do is gather all my resources. I can keep them close by so I don't have to worry about it later.
You're listening to Mars Official Radio with Panamask.
I'll go this way
your
so that way I don't get
radio
messed up.
host choice with the best radio voice.
And just to show you, right now I got 11 fuel out of 80 because that's where the rovers are over there refueling it. But I'm not in any rush of moving a rocket because I don't have any. See, this is what I hate. My transport is out of commission. So this is my do or die. I have to bring him down here so he can repair it. They gotta come out, repair him real quick. Come on, get on out, repair him real quick, and then get out of Dodge. Well, I have 4 rovers.
Meteor incoming.
I have 2 for here and 2 for here. So that way they could do their job.
Sector scanned. Select a sector to scan. Research complete.
Alright, so research. This is the one I'm mostly focusing on right there. So that's an extra 100 points, and now I'm gonna have 200 points to research a little faster. But the most important product on my game right now is this rover right here. So I'm gonna have to bring him over here and drop a metal depot so that way they can keep things fixed. Now come down here to grab this anomaly, which just is nothing. I wish it was like a tech reduction, but it's nothing. So nah, I played it already, but I didn't like it because the reason why I said I didn't like it is because when I made my video for 100 and how to research 65 texts by Soul 15, the update killed everything. So now like, for what? Why they do that for? They should have kept it kind of separate.
Meteor shower incoming.
Oh boy. But the thing is, the map had moved and I couldn't find it, so I wasn't even worried about it. But someone ended up finding the map, so I said bet. So when I did it, it was all good. Let me see here. I ain't want about breakthrough, so I'll do that one just in case. Now, just to show you like some of the rewards that you was asking for. Now we're going to the milestones. And that will tell you everything. You see the difficulty? The score that I have right now. So I have to launch a rocket from Mars. I found water. I gotta construct a dome, bring humans on Mars. Gotta have a baby. I have to produce food, research a breakthrough. I could do that like right now, but I really don't care. But since this is a very slow play,
Anomaly analyzed.
let me see what it says.
We've discovered a magnificent vista at the site of the anomaly.
So I got 50 new applicants back on Earth waiting. So I don't really have to like. So I know when I bring them, I might as well go ahead and try and get the most people on Mars instead of just having the bare minimum. Because the more people I have, the more stuff I can run. I know there's a lot. There's a couple more medals down here, but I gotta wait for it to scan. And if you look at the scan boost, right, my sensor tower boost is only at 10%. The closer it is, the higher the boost is.
Research complete. Anomaly analyzed.
All right, so let's see what we have. Boom, that's what I needed right there. So I don't need a decommissioning yet. Now with my rover, bring him back up so that way he don't get caught in a dust storm. Now, right now, I have a meteor storm going on, and it say it's gonna last for one sol 8 hours. So if I look up, you see all of it is over here. That's most likely where they're gonna be striking at for right now. I gotta give you some machine parts over here.
Sector scanned.
Welcome back. I'm Panem Public Service Escalon, a nickname I got in my youth when I was a part of the public service revolution. My home country used
Now
to
the
have
next
serious
crucial thing
restrictions on
is
freedom of speech. When democracy finally
that
came,
this
other
runs
forces took
electronics.
control over the
I mean
broadcast
machine
system.
parts.
I fled to America,
That's
where
machine
some
to
of the big
replace.
wigs and I started up an underground news network.
And that's machine.
Neutrally reported news. It was very successful and grew into today's public service network, the least corrupt network on Earth. And now for some music.
So when I send my rocket home, well, I made a mistake. I thought I could probably run this here, but look, I think I made a mistake doing it this way. but I wanted my fuel to run as much as possible. So proper loadout will be a fuel refiner, a moisture evaporator, and just all you have to do is spend less machine parts. So I don't see where my mistake is. So and as soon as I could run my, let's say when I get my Stirling generators, I will go ahead and run this in. So that way I can keep my water moving as much because I will have more machine parts here on the planet.
Anomaly found.
Okay, so I gotta get down there. Send out the
Electrostatic dust storm approaching. Resources are low.
Come on, stay over there, stay over there, stay over there. Don't come close, don't come close. Now see there's water here, but I have to run surface heaters because my pipes will be cold.
Research complete. Anomaly analyzed.
Okay, so now I have, let me see. Now get more money. Then I need a decommissioning protocol. That's a mandatory. And then I gotta start working on my physics and my robotics just to push them through. What the world?
Sector scanned.
And I'll be right back. Let's keep it good gameplay so you see what's going on. Ain't gonna take me that long.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
And metals.
This is Mars Official Radio with Panem Public Service Escalon. We have a soundtrack just right for the blue sunset light.
Damn, I ran through some of the damn machine parts. So that's a mistake I made building this.
Research complete. Anomaly analyzed.
Yeah, that's basic. Yeah, just gotta wait for the stuff to come up. And for the Stirling generators, they're like somewhere around in this area here. But there's certain things I have to do before I even buy them. I have to buy the resource like the polymers and electronics. And since I noticed that like right now these two here running, I gotta turn this. I forgot to turn it off. It's like I'm running 3 machine parts. So far it's gonna be an epic fail because this here don't use that much electronics. I mean, not electronic, machine. And I won't have enough to get back to Earth. It would have to wait it out. And I'm only like barely halfway through. So I should go back. I should have went back to my original plan of bringing
and you're listening to Mars Official Radio. Your reliable
my
source for the
my
music
moisture
you
evaporator. Because not bringing the moisture evaporator and running this here uses too much machine, and is already down for maintenance. And the only way I could run water is I need a
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
well, let me see here. Yep. Let me just redo this whole game. Because and these are like the trial and errors, which I'm doing trial and errors right now. But I already knew what I needed to go there with. Drone hub, I don't need. I don't need a Stirling generator right now, because I need all the cargo space I can get. And this is like my basic loadout. So the machine parts is like the most important thing in this game for me right here. I'm gonna get polymers on the surface, and I'm not gonna be running no electronics. Let me see here. How many I need? Well, they issued about 5, so I have to go with that. So this is like the best loadout for this map, especially in that location where I'm at. So I learned it. So go to command, which I would need an explorer, a transport, 5 polymers. Do I need polymers in the beginning? I could do that, because I don't need polymers too tough. Cause let me see here. My machine don't. Let me see. That don't need polymers. That don't need polymers. This might be the perfect setup right here, because I know I could get the polymers on the surface. I think that's the perfect setup.
Welcome to Mars.
Pause the game. Research that bad boy. He gotta go. And I already know I'm not scanning there. I already know what's gonna be there, so I need concrete. Man, what the world? It say concrete, right? Okay, that's what messed up. Okay, let me restart the game. Restart map. Because they have to give me my concrete first.
Welcome to Mars.
Right there. And where's my medals? Oh, there you go. Land my rocket right up here. Rocket can still stay up here. Love you too, Tiffany. Let's sign these two right here.
Breakthrough discovered. Milestone achieved. And one solar panel. Bring him over here. Pull up this. So we got the scan here.
Build my moisture evaporator.
Resources are low. Sector scanned. Anomaly found. Sector scanned. Anomaly found. Anomaly analyzed.
It's not every day that we have the luxury to choose from what Mars has.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found. Breakthrough discovered.
Well, it did that kind of fast. Precise planning. Precise location. So I got 4, 5 fuel. Let's look inside the rocket. Oh, look at the control panels. Woohoo!
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Where that was at. Okay. So for my power source, gonna be solar panels,
You're listening to Mars
convert
Official
to
Radio.
Sterling
Anna Nussbaum,
generators.
Your first radio host choice with the best radio voice.
Anomaly analyzed.
Alright, so so I think that's how I have to do it is solar panels with Sterling generators, producing metals, because I don't have to worry about maintenance too much on the Sterling.
Sector scanned.
Got 289 deposit left. But these gonna be future concretes anyway, so
Sector scanned.
That's all my future bills right there. So, first thing first is how I'm gonna do. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this. If I build that,
Hey there, Panam.
I
What's
gotta
up?
bring my machine
You are
parts.
so cool. Almost as cool as the music you play. Just kidding. Would you like to meet up sometime? Maybe have a glass of wine and a donut? I feel we could talk and talk and talk for hours and hours and hours. What do you say?
Okay, 39.
Soon Friday again, you know, date night. Mark. Oh, well,
I only
it's
got
time
36.
for another
This is
song.
slow process.
Sector scanned.
That was coming. Yeah, a little better start. Cause I have multiple starting pattern. What I could do is I know this going to be here regardless. Now I could start back over here. Let's say in the beginning, if I redo it, let's say if I do a restart again, my rocker will be here. I'll have my Come on, you gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. You can't stay there when that thing comes up. Back to I was saying that I could start my rocket anywhere over here, cause I have to be next to this concrete right here. I mean, the game is worth it.
Great dust storm approaching.
My best knowledge is, you know, I learned from this one guy. He said it doesn't make sense just starting from, let's say, the easiest. Just go for the hardest challenge. Even though it might be a slow start, but this is what I recommend though. If you take the hardest map, what I gave you the hardest location, put all the easy stuff on it, so that way you get the like. You could work your way through the map, and you will understand the map is good, and you can see a lot of different you'll see like a lot of different breakthroughs, different scenarios. That will be my recommendation. Just play the hardest map. There are maps which is like more flat, got a lot more stuff, but to gear up for the hardest challenge is, I would say, play on it so that way you learn the map. And let's say if I'm doing this map over again and I'm doing it on easy, I'll put like endless supplies. That means I don't have to worry about
Sector
resources. Cause I know, and I don't even have to worry about putting up any water, no water, because at every soul they're gonna have enough fuel to fill up the rocket, and I don't have to worry about that. And they said, and I'm gonna be making money anyway, so it's like almost like an overkill. So I just concentrate mostly on the mysteries, and then you could do all your building.
Meteor shower incoming.
All right, since that's there, I gotta shut this off so it don't deteriorate.
Research complete.
Okay. Now, what I could do is, I'm not gonna save this game because this is gonna be a much slower. What I'm gonna do is save this and I will show you what I did on this same exact map with something totally a little different, and you will see. That way, you get to see like more stuff what I've done. So let me just save this here for tomorrow's streaming. Save this.
This is Mars official radio with Panem Public Service Escalon. We have a soundtrack just right.
And you'll be surprised what I've done on the other one. Same as that map, and I'll show you exactly what I had. I put down an easy 411. 41 triple 11. And this is what I put in some of the other crap in the game. Now, I just push pause, go to research. Now, I put this here under Chaos Theory, which is, you see my sponsor, I have like 3,200 research points. And yet you get to see a lot of stuff. With Chaos Theory, what it does, it mixes up the text. Like, if let's say for biotech, this tech right here is a wonder, and you normally will find it like right there in the last part, and that costs like 30,000. Then for engineering, this is my tech I love. The orbital engineering. That's a space elevator. See how that tech normally will be way down here. And if you see like how I have that one in the beginning, it mixes up. But that's why I like playing with Chaos Theory, because sometimes I want certain things early. So let's say if I'm playing that same as I'm playing the same exact map, and I put these hard dust storms or whatever. I build that space elevator. It doesn't even matter if I have a dust storm. I say I need my stuff from Earth like right now. It will deliver to me like in 2 seconds. Then for robotics, they got two wonders here. This is the Moho, which it pulls up on rare metals and regular metals. And especially you have one of those right next to the space elevator, you always having money coming to you. Like, you have a delivery on the space station, and this is the concrete extractor. Thank Captain Cave Dan. That is the large scale extractor, which is easier stuff. Then for this is, let me see, I think this is on physics. Yeah, this is physics. For physics, you have two wonders. You have the Omega telescope, which gives you extra breakthroughs, which I done research it already because I was looking for something, and the artificial sun. Then for social, the Project Morpheus, that is that. Now look at my breakthroughs. These are some of the best breakthroughs in the game. Superior cables and pipes. Those two right there, they are free and they will never deteriorate. That means if a meteor hit that sucker, it will not budge. It will stay there. Then I love the Mighty Spiral architecture because I like the oval domes, because I could put two big spears in there and I could build a lot of stuff around it. Then in the game, your resources do run out. It does run out, so that's what, it happens. But with this breakthrough, I will never run out of resource. They're gonna always pull stuff out of the ground. So basically, I have unlimited water, but I know how to do that without that anyway. These I really don't care for, but I know I'm supposed to have like two more breakthroughs coming through, but I don't have them. And I'll show you what I have down here on my normal gameplay. See, I decided to start down on a low level, which this is my this is like my microscope to go into space to get more technologies. I got a drone hub. I got a couple of tunnels, and this is what I say, like the what I call this is the endless supply, which is my rocket is ready to take off, right? But I'm not gonna take it off, so. And I'm gonna just show you how that whatchamacallit works real quick. I'm gonna take that and let's say some concrete. I'm gonna just go like this here. Come up here. Grab some concrete. And then I'm gonna take them down here just in case. Now I'm gonna just show you how this endless resupply thing works. Right now I have no concrete, right? As soon as it goes to Sol 57, it's gonna replenish automatically. So I mean, I learned how to exploit the game quickly as possible. And for the milestones, look at that. I construct a wonder by Sol 19, and look at my my wonder point, 32,000 points. That's why I said, I learned how to exploit the game real well. I scan all sectors of the game. That means everything is scanned, and I got it done by Sol 22. I haven't even bought no humans yet, and with that wonder right there being at 32,000, that is very superb. And I got a rover over here somewhere. He's busted up, so a meteor must have hit him, but I ain't worrying about it because it's some of the technologies that I built that I researched so fast. So if I want to do like some continuous fast building, you see like all this stuff here, Watch a wholly different what I'll do. I'm gonna research the main thing. The main things I want to research right now gonna be. I want to reduce all my costs, so I don't have to worry about nothing. I don't even have to worry about that right now. So let's see here. Damn, that's way down there. Okay. So, I want to research that. Start researching all my domes. So I can start building. And and I don't want to run out of resources.